guys, welcome back to my Atelier Ryza 2 Completionist playthrough. I know I've been gone for a while, and that's mostly because my headset broke and it took me a while to find one that I've been able to record without too much of the white sound and all of that stuff, so it's been a bit of a process, but yeah, now that I'm back, we're back to it. And what we're going to do in this one is we're mostly going to go through the story in order to get to the two boss fights that are coming up. So there will be mostly silence from my part and just skipping to the different parts where we will either run to grab a memory or run and fight a more powerful monster. But before we get started, here is where we're sitting. Our skill tree, wrong button. Skill tree is looking like this. I have unlocked everything except what is locked, right? And I have a lot of extra skill points, but yeah, that's part of the process. Our gear is looking like so. So it's the same pieces, chest and accessories on all of them, and then the different weapons with all the required items. Okay, and so yeah, from here we are just gonna go into the Maiden's Catacombs and essentially just carry on with the story. So with that, guys, let's get started.
どこに行きますか? ここならのんびり行けそう。思ったより暗いかも。そうなるように作られたのかな。
So guys, as you can see now, because of the grinding that we've done, the monsters are actually afraid of us. They don't want to fight us, they don't want to come anywhere near us, and that's exactly what we want. This will make our lives a lot easier in this dungeon, where we don't have to fight monsters at every single turn. So yeah, we'll carry on this way, and I'll see you at the next bit. Alright, so here we are. To explain a bit, if you see over here it says the Maiden's Catacombs is 20% done. Right, means we need to get 5 things completed before we can start collecting memories. Now, these are generally, you'll find, it's either you gotta fight something or you gotta pick up something, right? So here's a tool to move through the air, battlefield charm, and a gambler's staff. We will grab these here. These 3 items that are here will essentially unlock everything for us. Right, so here we go. And also a good way to find is the chest looks like this. It generally means that it's going to unlock more towards your memory. So now just to check, we just need 1 more done and we can get started with the memories. So that's the thing down here, and the reason I'm doing that one last is because this is the to fly in the air kind of item. So there's going to be a bit of a cutscene and then a quote-unquote boss fight. It's mostly just fighting a new type of monster. It's a little bit more powerful than the normal one, but we are way too strong, so we will just roll over him.
Party, どうかした?
なんだか嫌な感じがします。あれって宝箱じゃない？
あ、ダメだよライザ。そんなに近づいたら。
え？
気をつけて。
For somebody that's been through adventure before, falling into such an easy trap is so... As you can see, it doesn't do a lot of damage. And we can pretty much just do it. Our guys are healing faster than he's killing us, so I do not care too much.
届いて。ライトさん、お願いします。一瞬で決めます。届いて。まだまだ。何を使おうか。戦況を変えるよ。ライザさん、お願いします。
Like I said,
僕
easy
もちょ
peasy.
っとだけ鍛えてるんだよね。
実戦で得た経験、無駄にはしないわ。びっくりしたな。
それはこっちのセリフだよ。あんな不用意に近づいちゃダメだろ。
ごめんなさい。
ま、怪我がないみたいで安心したけど。
この箱って開けても平気なんですか？
うん。罠はもうないと思う。開けてみよう。
これは腕輪でしょうか？
そうだね。でもなんだろう。ただの腕輪じゃないみたいだよ。
こんなのも入ってました。でもこれ何なのでしょう？何かの使いのようですが、絵ばっかりで文字がほとんどありません。パーティー、ちょっとその本見せて。これレシピかも。ある道具を作るために描かれたものみたい。
ある道具ってどんな？
あれ？そっか。これってタオが持ってるその腕輪のレシピだよ。
それじゃあ、これは錬金術で作られた腕輪ってこと？
そうだね。この本の図を見た限りだと魔法の紐みたいなのを出せる道具だよ。魔法の紐ってそんなもの何に使えるんですか？結構便利なものみたい。わかる限りのことを説明するね。そんなことができるんですか？これを見た限りはそう書いてあるように見えるけど、どこか使えそうな場所あったかな？
Oh yeah, so now that we've done that, we can equip it. It's not the greatest one. We can make much better, but for now it will have to do. Now we've got to go and collect memories. So generally, you just want to run to all the areas you've been to and essentially just explore everywhere, but I will show you where each of them are. So just pay attention to where I run and you will be able to get all of them. I'm not grabbing anything along the way because when I do need to grab stuff, I will essentially just grind a bunch of resources, so I don't mind too much about
この手が
not
かりか
picking
ら
up anything as
ど
I
んな
go.
ことがわかるかな？
I forgot to see what the other one says, so I will go back. Ah, there wasn't a spirit there. That explains why I forgot it. Whoops. Okay, also because your radar picks it up, it's fairly easy to find them.
やった！手がかり発見！
You guys can pause and read. I've already read through all this, so I know the gist of the story. It's for those who want to know more. I think there is... No, there isn't. No, they're down there. Whoops.
これなら大丈夫そうだ。
Oh well. Let's blow him up.
連続よ！届いて！当然の結果よ。
But as you guys see, this is on legendary difficulty and I'm having no problem killing any of these guys. So yeah, just keep following me and we'll get it.
手に入ったのは嬉しいけど、また考えるのが大変だな。
Okay, everything else is on the other side here. There's 6 of them, so carry on this way for more story.
あそこならエメラルドバンドを引っ掛けて向こう側に渡れるかも。それってつまりこの崖を飛び越えるってことですよね。大丈夫。これってそう簡単に切れたりしないから。
まさか本当にひょいっと飛び越えることになるなんて。
Okay, so because we've equipped it, we can just use the rope here, fly over, and then just carry on our merry way. See the big monster down there? If you would look on the map, it's that scary looking monster thing. That is a special monster for a memory. You have to kill them to get the memory. It's sort of like a gear and level check to get everything. So keep up with it. Okay, these guys are
何か買う。
merchants out in the wild. They do give some better items than the ones in the city, but the ones in the city you can unlock items that you haven't picked up yet. While these guys don't necessarily do that. They'll sell you what's around here. So if you want to guarantee certain items, then you buy it from him.
さすがにこれだけじゃわからないな。
I've never used them, and I don't think I ever will. I don't think I use the shops too much, because while I understand it is part of the game, I like to play the game in a more puristic version. Meaning that I like to play the game the way it was meant to be played without like exploiting and getting goldenite sooner than you should be kind of situation, right? I don't like doing that because it's just not fun.
あとどれくらいあるんだろう。
in my perspective. Some people enjoy it. I do not.
それどんな相手でも油断は禁物です。
So again, fighting is the same as always. Get some AP, wait for them to ask you to do something, and then just do it.
ライザ任せた。
届いて。
そこだ。
Again, as you can see, we're not having any difficulty.
僕もちょっとだけ鍛えてるんだよね。
新しい手がかりだ。これは何を言ってるんだろう。
And finally, we want to go this way for the last few. I think it's the last few, or the last one. I tend not to really keep count, it's just I get to the end and it's how many am I missing? But yeah. This, I'm missing 2, there's 2, so we're good.
メモメモっと。
Okay, with that, this zone is finished, so I can move on to the next one. Each area has 3 zones. One zone can only be reached after you do something specific, which they will sort of explain in the next zone. But let's go to zone 2 out of 3.
なんだか胸がドキドキする。冒険ってこういう
If
も
we
の
look
な
here,
のね。
this is a bit more complicated and essentially still the same. That center bit, that center circle there, we want to go there last, so we want to go one way or the other and then just run around, essentially. So I'm gonna go this way first because that's how I like to do it.
そこ。
It doesn't really matter which way you go first, just make sure you grab all the memories.
たくさん集めればきっと遺跡の謎も解けるはずだよね。 なんだろうこれ。
これは鎧かな。
そうですね。間違いなく鎧ですね。パティ、わかるの？父の影響で見慣れているんです。この鎧は格の高い騎士が着るものみたいですね。そこまでわかっちゃうんだ。でもどうしてそんなものがここに？それはわかりませんけど。
もしかして騎士が関わるような場所だったんじゃないかな。ほら、ここって聖堂っぽい感じがするし、聖堂騎士みたいなのがいたとか？
なるほど、確かにそれはありそうですね。だとしたらこんな風になる前はとっても綺麗なところだったんだろうね。
Okay, it's just more story, which is always good. This one used to always catch me up, actually.
いやいや、そういうことじゃないか。
Now that I know to look for it, it doesn't catch me off guard anymore. Don't go down there yet.
一回メ
To
モで
make
整
sure
理
you
した方
grab
がいいかも。
all the memories on both ends before you go down the circle here. Just makes it more efficient.
もうちょっとで何かわかりそうなんだけどな。 なんかわかりそうかも。
I think that's all of them, but I tend not to remember. Yeah, that is. We're now about halfway through.
これ他の残されてた思念と違うみたい。この遺跡のことがいろいろ流れ込んでくる。
ライザ、大丈夫？
ちょっとぼーっとしちゃってた。それよりこれのおかげでこの遺跡のことが少しだけ分かったよ。あっちこっちにある鐘、あれはとっても重要なものみたいなんだ。中でもこの壊れてる大鐘は特別なものだと思う。具体的にはわからないけど、鐘なんだし鳴らしてみたら何か起きるかも。
そんないい加減な罠とかだったらどうするんですか？それにこの鐘、絶の部分が壊れちゃってるから鳴らせそうにないですよ。
あらら。でもここだけ直せば音を鳴らせるかも。
気になるのはわかるけど、今鳴らしたって意味ないんじゃないかな。
それもそっか。でもちょっと気になるな。
Alright, so let's explain a little bit of what the mechanic that they're describing
いける場所、
is.
推理をまと
Now
めて
that
みよ
we've unlocked the thing at 50%, we need to... One of them is going
う。
to...
わかっちゃったかも。
If we look here, this one. It's going to give a special recipe, right? So if we manage to fill
Crazy.
up all of these memories, we'll then get a recipe to put a ringer on the bell here. And that's essentially what they're trying to say. It's nothing too complicated, and every zone has one of those.
これ
So just go through each zone as normal, and you will eventually get to all of them. So here, we want to go this way first.
一度分かったことを整理したいな。届いて。
Right, come on, move.
そこ。
All that way for this one memory.
本当にこれ手
Yeah.
がかりになるのかな。届いて。
So we're gonna go up here. Avoid these guys. Jump.
届いて。
Okay,
もっと情報を手に入れないと。届いて。もうちょっとわかりやすい情報が欲しいな。
This is a very good place for crystals. Very, very good place for
ワ
crystals.
クワクするね。どうして抽象的な情報ばっかりなのかな。
One thing you can also see in the game is that they are giving you some of the items you would need to get better and basically fight the boss. But remember that we are playing on legendary, so the bosses are just overpowered to all heck. I think we're done here. Yep, we're done with second zone. So in order to actually unlock the special recipe, we have to grab some of the memories in this next zone here. So that's what I'm gonna do.
どうか怖いことだけは起こりませんように。はあ、これなら大丈夫そうだ。そこだ。よっと。はあ。
連続よ。そこ。
そこだ。よっと。
届いて。
はあ。ライザー、任せた。よっと。は、僕が行く。そこだ。僕もちょっとだけ鍛えてるんだよね。
これって。これを使えば大金を鳴らす絶が作れるかも。
本当に鳴らすの？何が起こるかわからないんだろ？
そうなんだけど、この先に進むための鍵になってるとか鳴らした方がいい気がするんだ。
タオさん、どう思います？
まあ、ライザが言うなら信じていいのかも。いずれにしても、先に進むためには一度手がかりを整理した方が良さそうだ。
そうだね。少しまとめてみましょう。
Okay, let's grab these final two. Or go through another cutscene
あれ、
beforehand.
行き止まり？
変だな。まだ奥があるはずなのに。ダメだ。びくともしない。
この奥にある建物みたいなのが気になるんだけどな。一度戻ろうか。
だね。はあ、残念だけど。おっ、
どうしたの、フィー？もしかして奥にある建物が気になるの？
遺 跡と何かしらの関係があるフィーがこんなに反応してるってことは、やっぱりあの建物には何かあるってことなのかも。
そうじゃなくてもフィーがこんな必死に訴えかけてきてるんだもの。このまま帰ったりなんてできないよね。
だね。よーし、もう一度あの奥に見える建物に行く方法を探してみよう。
Okay, so let's fight. I forgot what this is. This is a giant sheep, I think.
どんな相手でも油断は禁物です。
そこだ。
Yeah, it is a sheep.
連続よ。
そこだ。よっ。
届いて。
ライザ任せた。そこだ。これが2頭の連撃だ。
He's dead.
僕もちょっとだけ鍛えてるんだよね。
Okay, with all of that done, let's go back to the atelier and we can get started with finishing up here.
行ける場所が広がっ。新しいレシピ思いついちゃった。
You can also have a look at this armband.
何にしようかな。
So if we have a look, the armband is... Where is it? Hello? Armband? Am I blind? Probably I'm being blind here. Huh. Ah, there it is.
どこに入れようかな。
Well done. So, what the armband does as you level it up is getting the different
入れてから考えるのもありかな。
connectors, right? There is one more, which is, I think it's a red connector, which can only be gotten much later in the game when we can actually
何をしよう
do
か悩んじゃ
some
うな。
interesting things, right? We can sort of change the recipe a little bit, and if we change the recipe, we can then get the red one. So until then, I don't see the point in doing this. So I'm not going to until I absolutely have to. Alright, so with this now, let's get to making the memory. I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So, let's get
どこに
to
行きま
it
す？推
then.
理の準備
Let's go straight to you.
推理開始。
So
私が知っ
here.
てるのは
Now, you've been told how this works, and it's pretty much it. So you see on the top right now, it's the little bit is glowing, the small bell and the jewel, right? So I need to go through each of these until I see a small bell, and then with a jewel embedded in its clapper. The design is very similar to the grand bell in the Catacombs. This would go in,
鈴？
right?
でもこ
And
の
we
まま鳴
have
らし
to
て
do
も
that for
何
all
も
of
起き
them.
ないし。
But I've got the list of the ones that I need, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do them. This one is this guy.
不吉だな。死者の国とかできれば行きたくないし。
The Explorer's Memory 1, which is the last part. Unable to ring. Right, you're unable to ring the grand bell because you lost the part of the bell.
これだ。
Right, then
私が
seal
知ってる
place
のは
and sound key. So powerful seal and lift the seal. I think this is, yeah, this is it.
わかった。
Then
こ
we're
れの情
looking
報は
at ringing the bell in the Witch's Trust, which is the memory 15. So you see here, doesn't really tell you much, right? You can say someone who can be trusted, but you gotta actually read the whole thing. So the witch took out the clapper of the grand bell and entrusted it to the apothecary of the hidden valley. The bell must be rung light-heartedly, and the clapper can only be given to someone who can be trusted. So here you see the witch, the grand bell, and someone that is trusted, which is exactly ringing the bell by the witch's trust. If you get what I mean. So you actually have to read the entire thing. And then over here we want to do bell ringing rule, because if the world is at peace, ring the grave bell, it shall become the key to open a new path. Okay, this completed, we now unlock a few things, which I can already go ahead and grab. More importantly, we also unlock the bell. Or the clapper, I think it's called. No, living bell fragment. So, since we're here, let's just unlock the parts of the tree that we've unlocked. So let's get some more SP. Oh, wait. Don't max quality. It's gonna be a crafting session soon, just to raise the quality of the items. Because high quality items mean we can do more stuff with it. Also, getting the gunpowder, it means we unlock the tier 2 of the bombs. So we can actually do some much better damage. Then we've also unlocked the fishing rod. So now we can go fishing. And then let's grab also the gathering quantity. And again, we've maxed out our tree. So it's not too difficult. So let's go build this bell. Yeah, so what they're talking about here is, I think the best example is the neutralizers. See here, I need to get to quality 2 in order to get more quality on the item. Quality 200. It's not needed, right? Because again, you can throw the neutralizer within itself to raise its own quality. So you don't really care too much about getting quality 300, 600, 999. That doesn't matter. What's important is getting the traits that you want. And so long as you have some of the bases that are quality 999, you can make anything 999 easy. So don't worry too much about it. So let's make this living bell. I think I got everything I need. Got you. Got you. Got you. Okay, cool. Let's make it. These syntheses that are like the living bell fragment and all that, they are sort of scripted to be easy, right? So long as you grab some of the base items that you can make or collect in the zone that you're in. When you pick this up, you can make it. And then just make it.
Yosh, 完成! これであの大きな鐘を鳴らすことができるはず。どんな音がするのか楽しみだな。
Okay, so let's go ring the bell now. Go back to the catacombs.
ここならのんびり行け。今日はどんなことが起こるか
And
な。
let's go ring the bell.
冒険は毎日が
This is
ドキド
gonna
キだよ。
unlock a new enemy type, as well as open the doors in that third zone. So yeah, it's actually quite important to do. Also, it allows you to actually finish the catacombs. But this also unlocks the way to the bosses. And there's 2 of them in this zone, and they're pretty tough.
どんな音がするのかな。
そんなの鳴らしたら魔物を呼び寄せちゃうんじゃないですか。
大丈夫。そうなったらその時考えるから。それじゃ鳴らすよ。
すごい音。
だね。でも何も起きてないのかな。
ほらね、なんともないじゃん。怖がりすぎだよ。
ライザさんが警戒心なさすぎなんです。
鎧が動いた。
ほら、やっぱり。
嘆いてても仕方ないわ。まずはあいつらを撃退しなくちゃ。
これなら大丈夫そうだ。
そこ。
So these guys are not too different from the normal guys because of how well we've built up, so we don't mind too much.
ライザ任せた。
They are,
お願いします。
I would say they're very good at breaking your characters. So you kind of want to be taking care of them fairly quickly.
楽勝楽勝。さあ早く進もう。
ちょっとは強
もっ
くな
ともっと
れたのかな。
強くなるぞ。
全部倒せたの？
どうにかね。はあ、驚いた。
ごめんなさいパティ。私が油断したせいで危険な目に。
いえ、気になさらないでください。まさか鎧が動くなんて思いも。
パティ。パティ。やったよフィー。お手柄だよ。もうちょっとだ。もうちょっと上がってきてくれれば手が届く。
もう少しだよ。頑張ってフィー。
パティ、大丈夫？どこか怪我はない？
パティ大丈夫？フィー、よく頑張ったね。
パティ、大丈夫？しっかりしてパティ。
私、崖から落ちて。ごめんなさいフィー。私のためにこんな無茶をさせて。
パティが無事だったのは良かったけど、それにしても驚いたよ。まさかあんなに小さなフィーが体を張って助けてくれるなんて。
きっと思ったんじゃないかな。 無茶をしてでも助けたい大切なお友達だってね。リー、ありがとね。パティを助けてくれて。ありがとう、フィー。私の命の恩人、私のお友達。
それにしても、あの鐘の音で変化が起きたのってこの鎧たちだけなのかな。
どういうこと？
あんな遺跡中に響き渡るような音だったんだよ。鎧以外変化なしなんて考えられないよ。もしかして本当の変化はもっと奥で起きていて、この鎧は門番みたいなものだったんじゃないかな。
考えてても答えなんて出ないよ。冒険なんだから自分で見て回らなくちゃ。
そうだね。その方が早いや。パティ、動けそうかい？そろそろ移動しようと思うんだけど。
はい。ご心配をおかけしました。もう大丈夫です。
それじゃあ先に進もう。
I do apologize for the weird cracking sounds. That's me with my neck sometimes. Feels a bit stiff, so I end up cracking it.
どこに行きます
In any
か？
case, now we're done with
こ
that.
こならのんびり行けそう。
調査ノードの補充はできてる。
So now we're
今日
ringing
も
all the
たくさん
bells.
調べるぞ。
We've unlocked the new monsters. Let's see if and the door's open. That's kind of just obvious that it's going to happen.
届いて。あれは扉が開いてる。さっきまであんなしっかり閉じてたのに。
これってもしかして本当に鐘を鳴らしたのが鍵になったってこと？
ふん。
ライザさんじゃなくてフィーと羅針盤のおかげじゃないんですか？
言われてみれば確かに。
まあ何にしても道が開けたんだ。先に進んでみよう。
Okay. Go down this way. If you see a monster that you want to fight them. I'm not going to do that just yet. This is mostly for endgame when I want to sort of collect everything. But until then, don't really want to bother too much with it. There's much better things to do. So this will be the final memory. Yes. So the final memory we'll grab this episode. The next episode we will finish up the area as well as fight the two bosses. So if we want to have a look now, if I go into here, the one boss is there in the middle that you see with the double up arrows, right? That is the boss of the zone. And then there's the area boss that's just up there. That is also pretty tough. It's one of those night dudes. That's going to take a little bit of trial and error to get right. But yeah, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And I would really like to see this video be brought out to more people, get more people involved in this, so you guys get to experience the journey through legendary difficulty without all the pain and suffering of trying to beat every single boss, because yeesh, some of them can really make you sad. In any case, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.